Mikey Abbots.
Okay, yellow Mosley, yellow buddy. Yeah, in fact, I used that to answer a question at a job interview a little while ago, and unfortunately, it was how would you answer the phone? But it was at Jaundice receptionist, cleaning receptionist, so didn't really get very far with that one. Anyway, but it's about a friend of mine. He got a job with was it Kidderminster Carpets, and anyway, they gave him a lot of like customer service training, you know, how to deal with people, things like that. But then they made a mistake of putting him on the front door, and whenever he met customers, first question was, fancy a shag? Anyway, there were two Irishmen in a pub somewhere, and they started to get into conversation, and the barman noticed, and the first one said, "Oh, I'm from Dublin," and the other one said, "Yes, I'm from Dublin as well." And then the other one said, "Oh, O'Connell Street? Yeah, O'Connell Street." Then the other one said, "I went to university in Belfast." Yeah, I went to university in Belfast. And the next thing was, and that was in 1976. Yeah, that was in 1976. Anyway, the barman turns to the rest of the people in the bar and said, "Hey, the Murphy twins are in and they're getting drunk." Anyway, there was a rugby match recently in Dublin, in France, in Paris, in France, and it was against Ireland, and anyway, the bar owner said, let's see, here's a challenge, and he had a bottle of pints of Guinness, and he said, right, first one who can drink, I can't do a French accent, sorry. As you may have noticed, bonjour, yeah, comme ça va? And anyway, he said, anybody who can drink 10 of these, I will give them 200 francs. Anyway, a group of these Irish supporters came up, thought about it, and nobody came up. Anyway, Seamus sort of disappeared. And he came back about 45 minutes later, and he said to the barman, he says, "Oh, is that so? Is that challenge still on?" He says, "Oh, yes it is. Anyway, he gets first pint, woo. Next one, woo. And then he drinks all 10 pints. And anyway, the bar owner sort of gives him his bunch of francs, and he says to him, he said, "Yeah, but why did you disappear for 45 minutes? He said, "Yeah, well, I had to go down to a pub down the road. I had to see if I could do it first, you know." Anyway, I had experience with a road race the other day, and terrible really, because I was, sorry, I'm just trying this for you guys, so driving along the road, and I don't think that's going to work. Driving down the road, and in my new sports car, you know, feeling really good about myself, and you know, with the wheels and everything. And then this sort of knackered old Fiesta comes the other way, female driver in it, and she winds down the window. Next thing, she's alongside me, sort of very close, and she turns around, she goes, "Pig!" And I said, "What's going on?" And anyway, she winds up the window, and I sort of set myself up, put the car in gear, go around the corner, and I drive into a pig, don't I? Anyway, don't get me started on Alright, that was sink in. Okay. Don't get me started on domestic appliances, because I do a lot of outdoor fitness. You know, the sort of thing, you know, bit of a warm-up, bit of that, bit of squats, type thing. In fact, you guys, if you're cold, you can have a go. Few press-ups, few eyebrow raises, and everything. And so it gets a little bit sweaty, doesn't it? Anyway, I messaged my cleaner. She'd been in the house earlier, and I said, is the washing machine ready? You know, primed and that side of it. So anyway, I get home, a bit sweaty, need to do that. So anyway, I started stripping off. So I take my coat off and all that side, and not in front of her, by the way, not in front of the cleaner. And I put all my stuff into the washing machine, set the timer on it, and head upstairs for a shower. And I come back down, and what's this? There's like water in the kitchen, all on the floor. And I didn't think I was that sweaty, you know. And then I realised, hang on, there's a problem with the washing machine, it's leaking, isn't it? So, what am I going to do about this? So I get my phone out, 2.5 hours later, lots of Googling, lots of research, and I find a washing machine repair person. And I phoned up and I said, there's a bit of a problem. I've got come downstairs and I've discovered it needs repair. Okay, sir, right, we'll be with you in the morning, that side of it. So, anyway, I've had 12 yogurts today. I was absolutely mullered, I'll tell you. Absolutely mullered. So anyway, I head off upstairs and I'm like, trying to fall asleep, and the room's spinning round, and I'm sort of thinking, because I could hear the washing machine, because they asked me to set it to a program that would rinse the washing machine out, and anyway, I sort of start thinking, I'm sort of swimming in this orange liquid, and then I realised it was a fantasy. Anyway. I come downstairs and the washing machine's finished, and but then I notice all the stuff is stuck inside the washing machine. I can't get it open. Anyway, doorbell goes. Go to the door. Washing machine repairman appears with his large toolbox. Woo! And he comes in. And he looks at it, and he opens the top of it, and he says, "Whoa, this doesn't look very good, and it's going to cost you £190 for the alternative." And I'm thinking, what's going on? Got to go for that, unfortunately. So it turned out to be quite expensive, and he says, so he gets out his washing powder, and he's sort of saying, Lucy, Hoover, he's giving it the last rites, basically. Hoover starts up, don't buy Beco, because Beco's very bad. And he shows me a picture on his phone, and it's like a burnt out Beco. So, I'm not going to go there anyway. And so the next thing is I get a visit from his son who actually installs the machines, and I'm really happy with my Hisense. I sort of look at it. I've taken it on holiday. I've had selfies with it. You know, it's right, does the trick and everything else sort of thing. And that's it really, folks. Yeah, thank you very much for listening. Yeah, I can continue a few more jokes, but I'll take that to you. Thank you very much.
time for Let me tell you what you didn't see from that. He had 3 oranges back here. He was going to juggle them. Can I have a look at this? This is what started making the noise. Is it alright for playing this?
Do you want me to switch it on?
I think I can. I'm going to let myself, Mickey, but if you want to come, let's play around. See you later, mate.
You switch it on like that?
Yep.
Okay.
Fantastic. You can change the voice.
Go for it.
Brilliant.
1, 2. I think we've found a new way to host the evening. Who's ready for the next act? Getting joy to go as low as possible. But this just makes me higher.
No, I prefer my own voice. Thanks for that though, Mickey. We can play around with that later. Stick around for drinks. We do that. We stick around, we have drinks. I might canvass you a little bit. But that's just part and parcel, hey? Better that than me, sort of coming on to you inappropriately. I think asking for political favours is better than asking for sexual ones. What's that?
Working on drinks.
Yeah. No, okay. I wish I hadn't said that because I think I've sullied my good reputation with you. Before you know me as a greedy boy, now you know me as a very greedy boy. We'll leave that there. Are you ready for? We're going to have one more act this section. Are you excited?